The Vice President of the Republic, Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, has called on stakeholders in the financial sector to collaborate and work together to enable synergies and help them and the citizens reap the full benefits of digitalization. Government, on its part, remains committed to the policy of building a digital economy, a financial ecosystem, and a system that best delivers a more efficient, transparent, inclusive building block in public administration. Speaking at the Standard Chartered Digital Banking, Innovation and Fintech Festival, dubbed Enabling the Digital Economy for the 21st Century in Accra on Wednesday, Vice President Bawumia challenged stakeholders to continue to innovate whilst collaborating, emphasizing that it is still possible to collaborate and compete at the same time.
Investments in innovation is crucial. Banks, financial institutions, and other stakeholders should invest in digitalization and innovation. I commend Standard Chartered's SC Ventures unit for providing the platform and a catalyst to promote innovation, invest in disruptive financial technology, and explore alternative business models. It is the way to go. Just like client service, innovation must be at the very heart of our businesses. It will have impact on new products we churn out, make our customers more satisfied, and increase value to stakeholders when done right.
He urged the need for more collaborative efforts from all the stakeholders in the financial sector, which, without a doubt, will promote growth.
Collaboration will cement the ecosystem further. The digital economy thrives on information and collaboration. Banks, fintechs, telecom companies, governments, regulators, and consumers should form one big block, sharing information and feedback that loops in everyone. Collaboration will provide opportunities for entities with different specializations to work together to achieve bigger goals. Fundamentally, there is no inconsistency between competition and collaboration. I know that many of the stakeholders in our ecosystem, in the private sector, are very profit-driven. The central bank has to guard jealously the safety and stability of the system and strive to get financial inclusion. And the central bank has been driving this, as the governor said, for many, many years. But if we don't collaborate, as we're saying, then everybody would be in silos. But once we come together in one ecosystem, then we are able to derive economies of scale from that collaboration, where the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. So we are very focused on inclusion, and this is why it is very important that as we build these systems, we try to bring everybody on a common platform.
The Vice President used the example of the mobile money interoperability to buttress his point that stakeholders can compete and collaborate simultaneously for their own benefits.
And when you look at the way mobile money interoperability was executed, we've got everybody in this ecosystem on the same platform. Before, you had everybody working in different silos. You couldn't even get moving money between MTN and Vodafone. That couldn't even happen. But once we brought everybody on one platform, you now have interoperability, which is actually expanding the pie for everybody. We had 35 billion in 2015 of mobile money transactions, $35 billion Ghana cedis. Last year, it was 570 billion after we've done mobile money interoperability. And next year, as the Minister of Finance said, we are looking towards $1 trillion of cedis in transactions. But this means rather than competing in our individual silos to share 35 billion, we are going to be competing in our individual places to share 1 trillion Ghana cedis. And that is where the collaboration does not contradict competition. We can compete and collaborate at the same time. And it's very, very important in this context. And this thinking is also behind our launch of universal QR codes.
The Vice President used the occasion to commend the Governor and the management of the Bank of Ghana for their continued foresighted leadership of the financial sector. He also congratulated the board, management, staff, and customers of Standard Chartered as they celebrate 125 years of operations in Ghana.
Let me begin by congratulating the board, the management, staff, and customers of Standard Chartered as they celebrate 125 years of operation in Ghana. I believe this festival has come to stay and will develop the likes of the Singapore Fintech Festival. I wish you all an engaging session and look forward to positive outcomes to accelerate digitalization of our economy.
Ken Ofori-Atta, the Minister of Finance, on his part, stated that Ghana was poised to be at the forefront of Africa's digital economy and would leverage on digital platforms to accelerate economic growth. He underscored the need for banks and financial institutions to commit a percentage of their financial resources towards developing entrepreneurial skills of the youth.
Undoubtedly, after recording average GDP growth of some 7% between 2017 and 2020, and leveraging the Ghana Cares program to deliver an equitable post-COVID recovery, Ghana is well placed at the forefront of Africa's digital economy. Just imagine the potential we could unleash by having young people across the country connected to the internet and leveraging digital platforms to conduct business with millions of Africans through the AFCFTA. Suddenly, digital tools create competitive advantage, innovation, new products, and exportation of new markets. Essentially, ladies and gentlemen, digital technologies are a chance at becoming a dynamic and competitive and prosperous economy.
Dr. Ernest Addison, the Governor of the Bank of Ghana, for his part, said the central bank passed the Payment Systems and Services Act 2019, Act 987, to regulate the digital financial ecosystem and deal with challenges that may come up. He therefore urged stakeholders in the financial sector to prepare themselves to embrace the digital financial ecosystems for financial inclusion.
After a series of strategic policy papers, the bank facilitated the passage of the Payment Systems Act 2003, that is Act 662, which provided the legal basis and the regulatory anchor for the introduction of technology in the banking industry. With this law, a real-time gross settlement system, which is the Ghana Interbank Settlement System, was implemented. This infrastructure significantly improved the efficiency of wholesale and large value interbank funds transfers and liquidity management. These systems, in addition to complementary systems by banks, have facilitated straight-through processing of payments transactions swiftly and efficiently. Ladies and gentlemen, let me emphasize that the path ahead for all stakeholders is to be in a state of preparedness to collaborate and adopt the rapid changes that are occurring through financial digitization. As regulators, the bank will continue to modernize the supportive regulatory frameworks to enhance security and promote confidence and trust in the ecosystem. I thank you.